Hey y'all, it's Chrissy from Teadoddles. It's been a minute since I've done a video, so since today is the first day of Vlogmas, I figured I would attempt, see if I can do Vlogmas this year. Um, we'll see how it goes. I doing this a little bit. This will probably be a little bit longer than the rest of them. I look tired today, but first day back since eating all the Thanksgiving food and going back to school. I was out last week. But anywho, how y'all doing? So I decided I would pick a few things to talk about, and then we'll just go on from there. I like my hat. I think I've worn this on here before. This is my cat. I usually keep this on the back of my couch, and my cat has been dragging it everywhere. My cat, it's my son's cat, but you know how that goes. Yeah, she's a little menace. I had my quilt I had hanging in the hallway on my little hanger thing. I've been piecing some things together. She tore that down. Yeah, I had to take it out. She pulled the whole thing down. She's a little menace to society. She's no, she may be trying to get in the door eventually, but she's not coming in here. And she'll sneak in here. She's sneaky. She's a sneaky little cat. But anyhow, so I am going to pick winners for October and November in my Facebook group after I do this video or while I'm editing this video. And I won't be doing one for December, but y'all can share stuff in December and stuff. And I don't know that I'll do it again next year. We'll see. I don't know. I feel like I need to do something different. I got to think about it at the end of the year when I get my time off. I've got 2 weeks left of school. And I'll be off for about 3 weeks before the new semester starts. So I'm thinking about what I want to do for the new year. And in case you missed it, I shared a free pattern. I shared it here on YouTube in the community, Facebook page, Facebook group. I think that was all the places. And it's called the Open Spaces scarf. And I'm going to show you the one I'm currently working on with the pattern. This is all some hand-dyed yarn from Southern Skeins Yarn, which I used to do her club a long time ago, and I just had a bunch of single skeins of yarns. So I decided to put them together, and I'm going to make me another one of these scarves. The first one I made out of darn good yarn stuff. So it's designed to be a scrappy scarf. And I feel like I have enough tutorials on here to you can see how I do the corner to corner and how I skip the spaces, but if somebody feels like they really needed a tutorial, let me know. This one is using treble crochet instead of the typical double crochet for corner to corner because I just like the way that looked. So anyway, this is the first section, and at the ends you have little spaces out. And then now I've changed to this yarn because I ran out of this one. And I put spaces, the first down one, it'll show you on the chart that I included too with all that. When you change color. You change color as many times as you want to in this thing. So you can have a bunch of spaces. You have little spaces. It's designed to be a scrappy or a bunch of one skein type pattern. It is 100 rows altogether, or you can make it longer if you just want to keep going, however you feel. But I don't have the little, I don't know what colors these are because I left those bookmarking my book I was reading. So, but I've changed from this to here, and once I get done with this one, I'm going to move on to this little bit of stuff I got, which was a sample yarn thing because I want to use it. Then I'll be going to this one, which is more speckly and more yellow. Put it up there. This one you can see too. And then from there, because it starts getting the purplies in here, I'm going to go to this one. And after that one is this one. I think this is a different fiber content, but just looking at it, I do have the tag in it still, so I can take a check and see if it's on here. It might not be on this tag. Oh, there it is. What you need my glasses though to do that? Oh yeah, this is merino and bamboo. So this one's a little bit different fiber content. The rest of these are sock yarn. I think they're pretty much the same fibers. But I thought I would just include that in there because I liked that color change. So that is something I'll be working on. I'll show you progress as I do my Vlogmas. And I also just am working on a hat currently. This is a Christmas gift. This is I've had this forever. I love this yarn. Acrylic in black marble, even though it has a navy color to it to me. And this hat is a ribbed hat, and you literally are just single crochet, front loop, back and forth until you get so long, and then you're going to seam it up and make your top. That's how this pattern is. And I'll try to remember to link that down below in case you like it. So that is a Christmas gift I'm working on. And then I also decided I have a bunch of, I'll do crochet some and I'll do sewing some. And I am still going to do a sewn pattern for a scarf. Just haven't got to it yet. I'm going to do a little crochets that I like to do in December sometimes to watch while I'm watching Christmas movies or whatever I'm watching. This is one I done last year. Look at him. And I'll try to find the pattern to link down below for this one as well. I think that was a free pattern, but I'm not completely sure. The one I'm going to start on next is this one. And it does come with all those parts. The cookies, the candy cane, the cocoa, and the marshmallows. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to start on. And I'll show y'all as I finish things or as I get things going. The other thing I want to start on is this. This is, mind you, today is all crochet things. I'll have some sewing things because I got to cut out t-shirts for a t-shirt quilt and to make a pillow form for someone that I have ordered for. So I wound up different yarns together. So I had this skein of yarn that was like ribbon and fibers. It was just like a it just kept changing yarn, novelty yarn. And then I wound it up with, I know this is Super Puff or I don't know. It's called something that's by Netflix. What am I talking about? Knitpicks or crochet.com, one of those others. And then I've got on the inside I know this was a cotton, one of those cotton yarns from Lion Brand. I got the tag somewhere and I'll tell you. Oh, there they are right there in front of me. Hey, how convenient. All right. Cotton blend Houston is what's on the inside with the novelty yarn. And then I did several of samples that I got from Barocco one time that I just had a bag of. And there's just a bunch of different things. But then the thicker one on the outside is Snuggle Puff. That's Snuggle Puff. And that's just got a color number. It don't have a name. That's no fun. That's no fun. So, anywho, those are things I'm going to start on, and I'll show you as I progress, as I do my Vlogmas. My Etsy shop is still 20% off currently, and I'm going to extend that sale to the end of the year to try to clear out some things. So, if you missed it or forgot about it, just check out my Etsy shop, and I'm going to try to show each day something that's in the Etsy shop still that you can purchase. I don't have anything sitting in front of me today, but it's always going to be 20% off. Oh, hold on. Maybe I do got some. I sold some stuff, and I don't know what I sold, but I think these are still in there. These are mini maker bags. They have down on the front and back. They're more fallish, but those are in there. Like I said, everything in the store is 20% off, and I'm gonna continue that through the end of the year. We revamping some of that stuff. More to come on that later. So y'all check it out. And I'm gonna let y'all go because this is a Vlogmas. It's not supposed to be real long, right? That's right. I hope y'all are having a marvelous Monday, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.